Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, very excited because they finally came in. Products from R.E.M. Beauty, the new brand that just came out. Ariana Grande's new brand, mind you. I'm gonna go over the products that I got. We'll do some swatches. I'm gonna apply the products, test them out. So if you wanna see the products that I got, see me test them out and see how they perform, just keep on watching. Hey, if you're new here, my name is Kara and I just love playing with makeup. I'm especially excited. I finally got R.E.M. Beauty's products that I had ordered a few products. So Ariana Grande released her new brand, which is called R.E.M. Beauty. The brand released November 12th, which is my birthday, by the way. Happy birthday to me. So I jumped on her page, ordered some items, and I'll show you the items that I had ordered. So first, it came in just a regular box, and it had a massive amount of tissue paper wrapped in, a ton of tissue paper, which is fine. The only thing that I didn't see in the box was like a receipt or anything. There wasn't anything like that. But here are the products that I ordered. Now, thinking of it now, I'm like, I should have ordered like one of every formula, but I didn't do that. I was like super excited and I just jumped on there and grabbed a few things that I was like really excited about. So let me show you what I got. So first off, the packaging. The packaging is in this silverish gray box. All the packaging is the same. They're all in the same type box. On the box has R.E.M. Beauty on it, and it's kind of like enraised right here. And on one side, it tells you the product description, shade, and the net weight. And on the other side, it says the same thing, but it's in Spanish, which is really nice. So first, I'll show you the matte lipstick I got. Again, here is the box. Here is the component of the matte lipstick. It has a little window right here where you can see the bullet inside. The shade I got is called Tiramisu. So all the lipsticks go for $19. They are made in the USA and they all have an 18-month shelf life. So here is the bullet, and as you can see, it has R.E.M. embossed in the lipstick itself. Another nice thing is that the packaging is magnetic. I like that. That's just a personal preference, but I'll show you a swatch. Here is a swatch of that. It feels really creamy. So we're gonna put this on first and see how non-drying it really is. I'm not gonna put any lip liner or anything on, just the lipstick. It definitely is creamy. Doesn't look bad. Well, let's keep it on and see how it dries down, or if it doesn't dry down. So next product I got is the highlight topper. The shade I got is in Miss Saturn, which is considered a champagne pink. But again, that was the box, same as the others. Here's the packaging. It's this silvery gray, almost mirror type effect. It's not a mirror, but it feels, it's not light, but it's not real heavy, but it's not real light. It doesn't feel cheap, I should say. And then here is the inside, which again, my shade I have is called Miss Saturn. And these go for $22. They are made in Italy, which the lipstick was made in the USA. And it has a 24-month shelf life. What they claim is it's a multi-dimensional topper that you can use on your eyes, your cheeks, your body. It also states that it's infused with vegetable derived emollients. It's a creamy powder formula which glides on like a second skin, and it melts upon application for a dewy, luminous highlight that stays smooth. What I'm going to do, I'll swatch that for you. So I'm going to go in. It does feel very smoothing. And then here is it on the finger. So I'm going to apply it. This enclosure is magnetic as well. So we're going to go in, and it's definitely powdery, but not too bad. All right, well, so it's not very blingy. I mean, you can see I'm not getting a lot of like highlight. I mean, oh, okay, there we go. I mean, I'm not getting a ton of highlight. Well, maybe I am. It's blending in with my blush because my blush is pink. And so as you can see it right here, it is emphasizing texture a little bit, but highlighters do that. So far, I mean, the highlight's okay. Maybe a different color would be better, but let's just move on. So the last product that I got, which I got 2 of them because I can't resist. I got 2 eyeshadow palettes. Again, they're in the same type of box, has the R.E.M on there. The palettes I got are Babydoll and Midnight Snack. They do have another one called Principessa, I think it's called. Okay, so first eyeshadow palette I'll show you. This is the packaging. Very sleek, cute. Has a like raised top. Here are the shades. This one is Babydoll. And these have a 24-month shelf life. They go for $24 and they're made in the USA. And then here is the other palette, same packaging, called Midnight Snack. And then here are the shades for that one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swatch these for you, and then we will do one palette on one eye, one palette on the other eye, and then I'll tell you my final thoughts about the brand. I wish I did buy one of the eyeliners, and maybe a mascara and the lashes, but I don't know. So let's get into the swatches. So the shades don't have names, so I'm gonna just start at the top and I'm gonna work my way down that way. So here are the first 4 shades. I had to turn my lights down, but here are the first 4 shades. Here are the last 2. They definitely swatch pretty good, and they are pretty creamy. All right, the next palette I'm going to swatch for you is Midnight. Same thing. I'm going to start from the top and work my way down. Here are the first 4 shades. I will say that the shadows are pretty powdery. Ooh, that blue. Look at that. Now, I have somewhere I have to be after this, so I'm going to have one eye looking one way, one eye another way, so, because I'm not going to have time to take at least one side off to do the other side. And the last 2 shades. This will go over my elbow. So there are the swatches of the 2 palettes. This one is Midnight Snack, and this one is Babydoll. They actually swatched really nicely. All the packaging, it's really nice. It's not cheap. I know I've heard a lot of things and reviews saying how, you know, the packaging looked cheap and everything, but once you get it, it's actually not. They actually have some weight to it. It does feel kind of luxe. They all have so far that the products I have magnetic closures. Very, very neat. Inside the palettes also, they do have a mirror. And I don't know if I mentioned, but the palettes go for $24. So let's get into the tutorial. Let me go prime my eyes real quick, and then we will get into the first palette. Alright, so I prime my eyes with a MAC Paint Pot and setting powder. And I did want to mention, by the way, the lipstick, it has not dried down. It's still really creamy, by the way. So first shade I'm going to start with is this shade right here, and I'm going to take a Sigma E25 Max. Again, the shadows are pretty powdery, so make sure you, there we go, make sure you tap that off. I'm going to start by putting that in my crease. Now I'm going to go into this shade right here with a Sigma E45. And I'm going to put that in my crease as well. But I'm going to try and keep it a little bit lower than that first shade. It does seem like the shades aren't pigmented too much, which isn't really a bad thing. I would rather build up a color than have it be too much and have to go light-handed, because I am not light-handed. I'm also going to bring that shade along my lower lash line. I'm going back into that first shade with the first brush to put that over top of that darker shade that I just laid down, to basically to blend it out. Now I'm going to go into this darker shade right here with a flat brush, and I'm going to pack that on my outer lid and up into my outer crease. So far these shades are blending out pretty nicely. I'm also going to bring that shade on my lower lash line, but I'm only going to keep it on the outer third, which is not going to work because my eye is super watery and wet right there. Now I'm going back to my very first brush, and I am going to start just blending over that dark shade that I just put down. Now I'm going to take this shade with a Sigma E57. I'm going to take that on the lid. I am going to leave a third of my lid in the front here open. So far the shimmers with just a brush aren't too bad. I mean, they're not like bling, but let's go in with the finger and see how that works. Not much difference. Now I'm going to go into this shade with this smaller flat brush. This time I'm going to spray my brush after I applied product to see if that makes a difference. Then I'm going to apply that on my inner third. Oh yeah, look at that. I'm going to use that shade on my lower lash line, but just like right on the inner third. And then I also am going to use this for my inner corner highlight. Now I'm going to go into this white shade right here with my Sigma E35. Sorry, it's not white. It's more like a creamy beige color, but I'm going to put that right under my brow here. Let me go do liner and lashes, and I'll be right back with the finished look. All right, I'm back. Here's your finished look. Really pretty. I didn't really focus on my lower lash line, as you probably noticed, because my eye was watering really, really bad, and if I focused on it, it would have just ruined the complete look. So let's move on to the next eye using Midnight Snack. I'm going to go into this shade right here with a Sigma E40, and I'm going to put that all over my crease, and I will probably go into the shade 2 or 3 times. Next, I'm going to take this shade with a Refer 27 brush. I am going to start by swirling that around on my outer corner, going up into my crease and over. So I changed my brush to a Sigma E25, and I'm just doing the same thing. As you can see, I'm having a little bit of a hard time with this shade. I mean, it's not terrible, but I'm trying to pack it on instead and then blend it. See if that makes a difference. So it seems like packing it on helped a little bit better. I went back with that first shade and that first brush, and I'm going to use that to blend out the edges here. So I'm going to take a Sigma E55 and go into this black shade. I'm going to put that over top of the shadow here, just on my outer corner. And this black, it's not like black. It has like a hint of blue in it. And I'm not getting any fallout from these shadows. So as long as you tap off your brush before you apply, you shouldn't get any fallout. Going back to my Sigma E25 and gently blending over top of that shade that I just applied. Now I'm going to go into this blue shade with a Sigma E54, and I am going to spray that with setting spray before applying. And then I'm going to put that over the rest of my lid. And into that dark shade a little bit. I'm going to go into this shade with a Refer 26. And I'm going to apply that to my lower lash line. Did take some of that black shade and I'm gonna put that just on the outer third here. And I'm gonna go back into this shade with a Sigma E33 and I'm gonna use that to blend out the lower lash line. I'm gonna go into this shade right here with a pencil brush. I'm gonna put that as my inner corner highlight. And then lastly, I'm going to go into this shade right here, and I'm going to put that underneath my brow. Now let me go do liner and lashes, and I'll be right back, and we'll go over everything, and I'll tell you my final thoughts. Okay, I'm back, and here's your finished look. So I think the looks came out pretty good. I mean, the darker shade on this palette, I did have to pack it on before blending it out. Not really a big deal. I mean, I think they're really good shadows. I do want to try real quick the highlighter. I do want to put it under my brow bone and see how that, you know, looks. I wasn't really fond of the highlighter on the face. Maybe a different shade would be better, but this color, Miss Saturn, I didn't really like. So let me put this under my brow and see. It's like it's more of a powder than anything, and I don't even see it, so never mind. My final thoughts on R.E.M. Beauty. The brand is awesome. I mean, congrats to Ariana Grande for getting her own beauty brand. I mean, what girl would want her own makeup line? Come on. The products so far seem okay. The lipstick has lasted. I mean, I've only been here sitting here maybe an hour doing this. And the lipstick has lasted. It's very creamy. It has not dried down. The highlighter It's okay. I wouldn't say it melts into my skin. But I'm gonna have to keep playing with it and maybe get another color to see how that is. The eyeshadow palettes. I really like the eyeshadow palettes. I really do. I really like the dark one. I used all 6 shades in both looks. I don't think there's much of a, like, I don't know how many looks you could really get with this. I'm not sure. But overall, the price point is great for the brand. The products are very decent. I absolutely recommend them. I will link everything down in the description box below. I'll link R.E.M's website. I will link all the products I used. Everything that's on my face, I will link down below. But thank you guys so much for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see y'all again soon. Bye.